Welcome everyone to World of Tanks on console. Because there will be that one person.
You said World of Tanks. This is not World of Tanks. This is the clown place known as console. You need to make sure you tell us all what kind of World of Tanks this is.
Because I owe it to everyone in the world to let them know that this is not the World of Tanks that they like, and this is the inferior version. And that I need to title and make thumbnails specific so that those people who don't want to watch me don't click on them. Yes, very good. How about no? We're in the T57 Heavy, and today something interesting is going to happen. Something that is impossible. Something that should not be a thing. Something that is a 1 in a million shot in this game. And it baffled me for a little while, because I was like, holy moly, I was wrong. The mechanics in this game are in fact broken. And then I remembered a mechanic. Such a rare but possible mechanic. One that I've never actually experienced. And so I went to World of Tanks Asia, where they have a beginner's guide, where they explain shell mechanics, and then I found it. And I was like, well, shucks. I was wrong. This can happen. And what you will see is not impossible. And so the game is not broken. In that sense, in that regard. But we're in the T57 Heavy here on Redshire, and it's going to be a fun one, a close one, a high damage game. The T57 Heavy is a tank that just does damage very, very quickly. And easily, in fact. Centauro, why you wish to shoot me? I don't like that. We're up to 1,571 damage. Now, those of you who watched yesterday's video will have seen this part of the replay, just these 2 minutes, because of my finesse vehicle guide. And that's perfectly fine, you know. But you're gonna see the whole thing because there's a lot going on in this game. My team is dying. My mouse has pushed the Panther 2 and has won. Surprisingly, I couldn't believe it either. But now we have this 60 TP, and we're gonna start putting shots into his side. Try to hold him still first. No, we bounce off completely. Hit his upper plate. So now we just go to the side. 1, 2. Hit his ammo rack. Can we pop it off? No, he just fixed. Hit him a third time. Up to 2,690 damage, and I think that is where the replay ended yesterday for you folks. But it's not done yet, because we still have a lot more damage to do if we want to win this game. It is 12-14, and I am taking my time pushing up. I'm not just throwing my life away. Hey, AT-15. I'm going to go for the Avery instead. 1, 2, and 3. Ah, we miss. Alright, well, then I guess that's done. We now have 2 AP shells. Ooh, voice crack. 2 AP shells left. So we're switching to our heat with 340 millimeters of penetration. I think what I need to do in this tank, because I find myself in this awkward situation a lot where I just have like 2 of a shell left, and then later 3 of a shell left. I think I need to either take more AP shells or heat shells. I think I will take more AP shells. Or you know what? Maybe I just drop HE. I think I'm going to drop HE and take 4 more AP shells. That way I still have 6. But hello, 57 Heavy. Oh, I wanted to snap it. I wanted to hit him. I wanted to do some damage to him because I know he's going to be a threat. But alas, we'll put 1, 2, and 3 into that guy. He's dead. We're up to 4,400 damage. And now we're on the reload. Oftentimes, it's like, okay, how do I commentate when I'm reloading? Because it's a reload, especially like if it's a Waffenträger 100. How do I commentate on a reload? How do I commentate on a Death Star reload? Well, how do you commentate on a T57 Heavy reload? Well, you look up and then you realize, oh, we're loaded, and that's it. It's over. We're loaded already. Can I get this Avery out? I really want him gone, but I can't quite. He's a finicky little guy, and we're just taking our time here. Hello, that's an easy pen. Heat shell, 370 alpha there. And how about into this 57 Heavy? Can we put all 3 in? 1, 2. No, we're not gonna be able to. How about this guy? 3. Boom. 4 for 4 with that magazine. That puts us up at 6,103 damage done. and the 57 Heavy, and it is 8-8. I was, in my mind, tasting 10,000 damage. I'm like, I could do 10,000 this game. But I don't have much ammo left, so maybe I can't. I really want to go after that, but the Avery's going to catch my side turret if I do. I don't know if anyone's in position to shoot him, so we do have view range. We're going to extend it. Get some assist on the Highlander. That's basically all we can do right now, but the shot is coming up very, very soon, guys. And it baffled me. Remember, I have heat loaded right now. Heat, 320 alpha damage, and it behaves a lot like HE, where it explodes on contact. 340 pen. Avery, we're going to shoot at him? No. We're going to shoot at this AT-15. First shell. Pens. Second shell, watch carefully. Bounces. But wait, we got a damage hit. Who did we damage? Because it wasn't the AT-15. Someone else hit the AT-15 at the same time as us for 241. So that means we hit someone else. But we bounced off. So let's take a closer look. This shot right here, that is not my shot. That's someone else's shot. That's whoever did the 200 damage right there. My shell you cannot see in the replay. I don't know why that is. There's my shot. Hit him in the very, very top of the tank. And it bounces off. Top of the tank, right by the cupola. The machine gun. Do you see that? And then, boom. 435 into this guy. My mind was blown. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not possible. It's an HE shell. HE style. It doesn't bounce like this. Does it? Does it bounce like this? The answer is yes, it does. If your heat shell hits at an 85-degree angle or more, it will bounce off regardless of caliber and regardless of armor. It will always bounce off. And it travels and it hit the 268 version 5 in the gun mantlet at this angle, and apparently that's a hitbox. And it goes into his turret. My mind was blown, and I was like, that is impossible. However, it's not. I don't know how that went in, because I looked at the armor viewer. It makes no sense. Should not have been a thing. But it was. So, okay. So be it. We go on reload again, and we're already loaded by the time I'm done ranting. Look at that. 6,900 damage done, and we have 5 heat shells left, and 2 AP. I definitely need to get rid of these HE shells. Like, what's the point of the HE shells? There's not much. I mean, like, well, what if you find a 4005? Well, if I find a 4005, then guess what? I'm still doing 1,600 damage to it, okay? Take a hit there. That's okay. Put the shell in. Hello. Can we? No, we can't. 268 version 5 is now a one-shot, and that's the second time we've penned him there. Quite interestingly enough. And now we're going for the reload. Up to 7,300 damage. We're not done yet. We only have 3 heat shells left. And I want 10,000 damage. It's like, this is gonna be difficult. If I can put these 3 in, and then 2 in, I can make it to 9,000. And then if I aim my HE shells right, maybe 10,000. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go execute this T57 Heavy, who has 1,100 health. 1,156, right? We have 1,200 alpha with 3 shots. Shouldn't be a problem. All we have to do is roll around the corner. He's firing off his shells. Pop him 3 times, go on reload, go after the Highlander, reload again, then we have 2 light tanks to shoot. Should be easy, right? 1, 385, 2, 324, 3, 393, we left him alive, and he puts 2 into us, and then the AMX puts 2 into us, and we die. Because the game said, no! You don't get to survive. And we're dead. 8,395 damage. 8,400 damage. And we died. But not before victory was confirmed. We made the push and the team followed in. We score 3rd that game because we only had 1 kill, and we were not always spotting for ourselves. Only a 2nd class in the T57 Heavy. By 83.95, just a regular old Tuesday for this tank. But today it's Wednesday. And I think it was Monday when I played it. So, weird. That's it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of that shot. It was a weird one indeed, but we solved it. did some research, figured it out. It was not a broken mechanic. It was simply a 1 in a million, because the chances of a heat shell simply bouncing off are very, very slim. You have to hit at such an extreme angle, and then for it to travel and hit someone else is also very rare, and then for it to go through spaced armor, absolutely nuts. But that's it. Make sure you go check out Space Bandit. Just kidding. You can if you want. He still has content. He just doesn't post. Check out Sod Mad Haven and Slapafish Jr. So many people starting with S, and Spartan Elite, and Swindle. And, like, okay, we get it. Everyone starts with S. Except me, I'm the phone guy. Peace out, everyone.